Thank you, Janet. Thanks, Murray. I'm very nervous today. So please excuse if I make any errors, but this is something that's very close to my heart, and I'm very honored to be giving this speech. So, and the title of it is The Wealth of Who We Are. So 10 years ago, on a quiet morning, 4 people walked into a garage. Not a boardroom, not a corner office, but a garage, generously lent to us by our own shareholders, carrying nothing but their idea and their belief that this could work. Today, as we stand here celebrating 10 years of Invequity and homed in a beautiful business park in Hyde Park, it would be easy to only look at how far we've come. But the truest way to honor this milestone is to remember exactly where we started. We had no fancy furniture, no polished pitch decks. What we had was a shared vision and a relentless will to build something that mattered. Those early mornings shaped everything we would become. I still remember sitting in Brad's garden, watching him patiently walk us through, and I say patiently, walk us through the fine print of our first legal agreements, turning confusion into clarity, one clause at a time. To this day, he still does this for the entire team, leading and teaching us. I remember Daniela and myself counting down the minutes until Shazi freshly baked treats arrived, giving us just enough sugar and just enough joy to power through the afternoon. Those weren't just lessons in contracts and a shared snack. They were the first threads of a family being woven together. From 4 people, we have grown into a team of 14. But our growth was never only about headcounts. It was about how we learned to move as one. We've laughed our way through team building days and turned colleagues into friends. We've kept pace through fast-moving scrums with Tumi that taught us discipline and alignment. We all looked up to Tumi for being so bold. The intensity of sprint sessions and ABCs with Murray, pushing us to abandon the obvious, to think differently, to find the idea hiding outside the box. And not forgetting Tulani for introducing red wine and pearls, bringing the entire group together, reading, learning, in the background, forging our culture. Jeff brought a deep depth of insight into and lifted this business to the next level. We couldn't have reached this alone. His detailed and teaching nature elevated us all. And now with Yoza joining our family, we stand ready for our next chapter, stepping boldly into the world of institutional private equity funding. But if you ask what truly drives Invequity, it was never only strategy. It is a culture built on love, carried by faith, and powered by the total commitment of everyone in this room. We don't simply talk about transformation, we live it. Every day through mentorship, through upskilling each other, through a shared passion for excellence. Look at the screen behind me. These photographs trace 10 years of our journey. Yes, our success can be measured in numbers, in assets under management, in growth metrics, and in our track record that we've built. But numbers are not our real story. The real story is the people in these photographs. Jeff, Z, Megan, Danny, Janet, Sipo, Fez, Alice, Novusi, Kani, Maje, and Tsepo. They are the engine. They are the heartbeat. They are invisible strings holding a company like ours together. Quiet, unseen efforts that turn a group of individuals into something greater than the sum of its parts. Every disciplined process, every bold investment call, every late night, all of it rests on the person beside you. We know without a shred of a doubt that without this team, none of us would be standing here today. our gratitude and what comes next. 10 years of sustainable growth do not happen by accident. They are built patiently on trust, faith, and partnership. A few of our original clients have amazing success stories. We were the new kids on the block, and they took a chance on us. 18 months later, SSEM, by virtue of their credentials, confirmed our business model can work. Another one of our few clients was Camjet, who ultimately exited, became one of our qualified investment opportunities. Another one of our oldest clients, Rudy from H&R, has stood by us as partners and have acknowledged us as a transformation catalyst. Our stories can continue as our relationship with our clients are forged with meetings, functions, and memories. To our directors, shareholders, thank you for believing in this vision from day one and for opening a door, quite literally, when we had nowhere else to start. For the continued teachings and value sharing and driving a culture led by love and not ego. To our clients and stakeholders, thank you for trusting us with your business, your capital, and your future. The trust is not something we take lightly, not for one single day. To every member of the Invequity family, past and present, you are the heart of everything we have built. Thank you for your dedication, your resilience, and for your unshakable belief in what we are building together. And above all, we give thanks to God for his grace, his gratitude, and for carrying us safely to this 10-year milestone. As we look back on the first decade, we do so with deep, humble gratitude. And as we look ahead, we do so with total confidence in the many remarkable years still to come. Success is not about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives. This is the wealth Invequity has built, not on a balance sheet, but in every life we've touched along the way. Thank you.